Hello everybody and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host Cheryl and today is September 21st of 2024. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. Today we are having a really cool down and it's cloudy and stuff like that. My son told me, oh, we're gonna get rain today, and I'm like going, okay, yeah, whatever and stuff, but it's really nice. And I've got the house open because it's really breezy, so you're hearing life noises from people driving by and everything else like that. I want to apologize for not being on last week. I had some things going on. My neighbor was replacing his fence line, and it was between both of our houses, and so he had taken it down and we had to work on it and help him out. He did majority of the work. I just cleaned the area up and kept the dogs from wandering off and stuff. So that's one of the reasons why. And then after doing some yard work, for some reason my body just says, oh, I'm not liking it. I'm having issues, and I was in some pain. I know I've been having some back issues because I do have a herniated disc, and when it flares up, it's miserable. But anyhow, needless to say, long story short, I have a couple of things here that's going to be pretty much from what I made for the last couple of weeks and stuff. A little update. I have not started the this Bavarian blanket for my stepdaughter for the baby, and I don't know if it was because of my interpretation of the starting, because it didn't quite exactly say what to do. It just kind of went ba 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 ba, and that was it. And then at the end it says you're supposed to have 4 of this and 2 of this and 4 of that and 8 of this, and I'm like going, where is that in there? So I think it was just me not completely understanding what I was reading, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and either do crystals from Bag of Days Bavarian blanket pattern, or stick to this one and still see if I can try it, because hers is a rectangle, this is more of a square. And so I just thinking that it was probably me, because I've come across that in a couple of other pattern books that I had worked out of. And so that's an update. I haven't started it yet, but I want to. I just got to get this situated. So anyhow, I just want to let you guys, wanted to show you guys that I had this Yarn Bee. It's called Italia, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, so there's the label. Now I got this in a like a 3-bag from the thrift store, when they have 3 in a bag for like a couple bucks, and that's what I usually buy it, and it's got the fluffies and everything on there. So this is all that I have left out of the project that I have made with it. I made a basic beanie, but the only thing I did a little bit different was the brim. I just did single crochets so I could do the folding up of it, so that if you want it long, you can wear it like a regular beanie and be slouchy, or if you wanted it like a brim on there, you have like a little brim. But I thought this was pretty cool. I liked how it turned out, and my camera is showing it very, very bright. So it turned out really, and it's super soft. I think this would be probably a good for a chemo hat or something like that. But that's what I had. I can put that in my box for my labels now, because that is out of my stash. And the other things that I found, no, I didn't find, that was floating around in my yarn room was this thank you, motorcycle. Sorry, the motorcycle drove by. Was this I Love This yarn in ombre, and this is called Pink Camo. don't know if you can see that very well. This is all that I have left, literally, on the label. And then what I did was I made a hat with this. And I know the hat is very, very busy with the coloring, but I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but I did a double V-stitch and a single V-stitch clear across around and figured out to do a hat ways. Now, I know this is not the best yarn to show off the stitch pattern, but that's what I made, and then I finished it off with a reverse single crochet on that. So that's one hat. The other hat that I made out of that same yarn was this, I want to say it's like a, I wish I remember what the stitch was, but it's where you got like 2 half double crochets, 2 together, or 1 then 2, and then you tie it together. But anyhow, so I made this, and then I had some leftover, I had about a ball like this big, of this Mary Maxim's Glimmer. This was the stuff that I used for the granny bag that I had, that I made. So that was what left over, and I figured I'd use it up to put it in there, and that way I can call it as a finished ball. So that's what I've made. So there. The other thing I was working on is this here, this lovey, and I had a, where are you? Oh, there it is. I had a ball of this, I had to tape it together to show you guys. This is all that I have left of that. But I had this Sensations Sincerely yarn. It was not a full ball, and matter of fact, it was 6.3 ounces. The label was supposed to be 7 ounces, so there was some used out of this, but I figured, okay, I will make something out of it because it was really soft. I did enjoy working with it. It was very nice yarn to work with. This is the color, what color? Cream is what the color is called, but this is what I made. So I made another lovey, and then I'm sitting here going, okay, what animal do I have? And then I remembered I had this Build-A-Bear that I bought from the thrift store that's brand new, and even though it's dated, but it has a, it does have a information on it. So I figured this Build-A-Bear would go good with this lovey and go from there. So now we have a lovey for the bear, and the yarn has a thing to go with it. So I'm running out of room, guys. So that was one of my other finished objects. The other thing is that I did was another lovey, but this one was made out of Red Heart with Love, and I think this was called Dusty Rose. But before I show you the project, I'm going to show you the animal that I thought this would work better with to make a lovey with. So I had this little cute little monkey, and its name is Stubby. It is a TY toy, you can see right there. And then I didn't know about it, but you can't really see it, but there right there is his name. But it's Stubby. So Stubby has a blanket too. So I didn't have a whole lot. So the ball that I had was for 3.6 ounces, and that's what I had for a label. This is all that I have left of the yarn, literally. So this is what I made for this little guy. So this one's got a little lovey, and then I was thinking about putting its arms through here. Let me show you. Come on, where are you? There you go. So it has like a little dress on. So there we go. So that's what I have here, and I have it out of my stash, and it's in a project. So I made actually 2 levies over the last couple of weeks or so. The other thing that I did, and I bought this pattern, but this is mainly for my husband because he likes skulls. I bought this pattern on Etsy, and shoot, I don't remember her name, but maybe it's on the back. Let me see if it's on the back. It's called Mrs. Chance Crochet. There it is right there. So this is the pattern. It is a paid for pattern. She isn't on Etsy. And this was a really, really easy pattern. The only thing is that you can see how small the eyes are on this one compared to mine. And mine looks like it has a missing tooth, but it's actually the pattern. It was the way I sewed it on. So this is what I made. So we're missing a tooth here, right here, so it'd be even, but that's okay. It's my screw up, not the patterns. The only thing I have to say is that this pattern, it is easy as it was. It didn't give you an exact area to place the eyes and stuff like that, and the mouth. I mean the teeth. So, but I'm not going to complaining. I will do another one. I don't know when, but I will be more coherent enough, I guess you could say, or cautious enough to figure the eyes and these things. And I think what my problem was, is why my eyes are so big, is because I didn't use smaller yarn. I had a little bit chunkier yarn that I did, but that is one pattern that I've done. And then the next one I did was a little ghost. I have been seeing this running around YouTube, and I thought, well, I'm not going to buy the pattern because it seemed simple enough, and I thought I would try it and make it. So I decided to make a little candy corn ghost. The only thing I don't particularly care for is the way my jogging is. I need to figure out a little bit different way to connect the yarn when I'm doing in the round like this. But other than that, that is what I've made. So I thought it was pretty cute. I mean, it took me probably start to finish maybe 2.5, 3 hours roughly. And that's at one sitting. I did it over a couple of sittings. So that is that one. The other one I made was another paid for pattern that I got off of Etsy. And I used this Just Chenille. Now I caked this up because it was floppy. So I used this Just Chenille, and this is the color Cocoa. This is all that I have left of this for this yarn, but I'm going to probably do another one. And the reason why I'm going to probably do another one is because even though this pattern is stinking cute, it really is, but to me it looks like a freaking kraken. So, but well, let me show you what it looks like first. So this is the pattern that I bought off of Etsy, and it's let me get she has her name on it. I can't see it on here. Toys Melina. And it was on Etsy. And this is supposed to be a no-sew, like a no-sew pattern. But I will tell you this, it is a sew pattern because you have to sew the back onto it. So this is the pattern that I made. Here is my little spider. And this is why I'm saying it looks like a kraken, because everything is right here up at towards the front. And I followed the pattern too, like I said, but technically, if you look at a real spider, the spiders are not legs are not all up at the front. They're in the back, they're on the side, and then they're on the front. But I'm not going to complain. This is a cute little guy, and this is going to be given to my husband. And my husband goes, so how did you feel about the pattern? I go, it's okay, but it looks like a kraken. And he goes, yeah, I could see why. And I said, it needs to be adjusted. He goes, well, Cheryl, you can adjust it. And I'm like, yeah, I could. But that's what I made. Those are the patterns that I have dealt with. And then what's left of this is 1.2 ounces. And this was a 1.76 ounce ball. And I got this from the Dollar Tree a while back. So I have that left over. The last but not least thing that I made, and I made it with this yarn. I still have some left over. So I have this much left over. But I have this, I love this yarn in the stone washed, and this is called denim. This is the label. Oh my gosh, come on, Cheryl. That's the label. And then this is the hat that I made. This is oh my gosh, sorry about that. There's chenille lint all over it. So this is the pattern that I made. And I could tell you right now, I probably did screw the pattern up. Because I wasn't, I don't know if it was because of the way I was reading it or what it was. But it came out of this book by Leisure Arts. It's called Crochet Hats and Scarves. This is called the, let me get there, Cable Slouchy Set. Now I still have to do the scarf to go with it, but as you can see with the picture, I mean, mine looks completely different. So, and it took me a little bit to figure it out on how to do that, but this is the end result. Now I will have to say this gave me some ideas on something that I've been working on or trying to work on with for Jill at Fiber Floozy Crafts, was for her capelet, doing the crocheted version. And this gave me a lot of good ideas on how to work the pattern. And now I've just got to sit down. I've got to write the pattern. I've got to figure it out if that's the way I want to do it for the starting part. And we'll see what happens. I think I like, instead of the front post, back post that I was going to do on that pattern, I really think I like doing this type of stitching, which is the back loop single crochets for the brim type to give it to you. But I don't know. I'll have to play with it and see and go from there. But that's what I've got. Yeah, this is definitely, I don't think it's a slouchy hat for me, because looks like it would fit my noggin pretty good. So now, and this is all, like I said, this is all left that I had of the cake of yarn. So that is going to go into this. Do you guys, let me ask you this. Do you guys actually have times where you feel like you don't understand what they are saying when it comes to a pattern, in the beginning of the pattern? Because I noticed that even with this one, this pattern, I still had a little bit of a hard time figuring it out, but I finally did. After I had to put it away, try to work on it, put it away. Do you find that sometimes, I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest with you. Do you find that as intimidating, confusing, or I don't know what the word be. I'm trying to think of a word. Frustrating. That's a good one. When it comes to the starting rounds on pattern books. I know each and every person writes a different way, and that's what I've noticed. And I think when you start off with the pattern, the starting rows should really have a little bit more detail in it, and then the rest of it just go bam, 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 and go. But that's what I'm finding as of late, and it could be just me. It could be just the way I'm interpreting the pattern. So, okay. With this, I'm going to put you guys on pause for just a minute, and then I'm going to put this stuff away back in my bag, and then I have some things to show you guys because I went to actually, I had to go to the bank. I had to go get some money so we can get some kitty food and doggy food and stuff like that. And then I decided I would go quickly over to the thrift store to check it out and see if there was something that I can use. So if you hold on, I have a very, 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 very small thrift store haul. So hold on, okay? Okay, before I start that thrift store haul, I forgot to tell you guys that I went to Walmart during the last weekend and to get some stuff. And I was cruising around looking for the product that I was looking for, and then I stumbled upon the clearance aisle. I wanted to see what was going on in there, so I went through there, and lo and behold, I found some clearance yarn. So, but before I did that, I went to my back part of the area where my yarn is kept at the local yarn store, and they still have quite a bit of stuff. So I don't know if they were clearancing out the old stuff and try to bring in new stuff. I don't know, but I did find 3 things. So let me show you what I got. And 2 of them I paid $4.50 for, and the other one I paid $5. So I paid $4.50 for this, and I've got 2 of these, and it's the Red Heart pooling, jumbo pooling, and this is called Berry. This has got 482 yards per ball. It's a 10-ounce ball. One of these is in really fairly decent shape. The other one needs some help, and this is why I'm like, oh boy. So I've got to figure out when I go to work this, I got to figure out what to do with this. And I know I could probably just cut it and not knot it up so it won't be so bad, but I didn't want to have to do that. But I will. The other one I found is this Red Heart Super Saver color block. I did pay $5 for it. It was clearanced out, and this has got 482 yards, where the other one was 400. Oh, okay. All right, they're both 482 yards. I thought they were different, but yeah. So this is the only one that I found that was there. Otherwise I would have gotten 2 of them. To be able to do a project with, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, this might become a lovey. I don't know. I don't know what these are going to be like. So, but that's what I found at Walmart. So the only thing I saw what they did clearance out was some of the mainstay yarns, and I think it's because it's mostly the dye lots is what they are clearancing out, or they're discontinuing that particular color. My Walmart had a lot of mainstay, a lot of Red Heart, and then it seemed like they had more of other things there, but I didn't go through all of it to see what was going on, but that's what I found there. So on to the thrift store. Like I said, I was had to go to the bank to pull some money out and to get some kitty food. So I went to the thrift store, and I was there, and I found some things, not a lot. Let me pull it all out so that I could show you. Whoops, get back here. All right. Okay. So while I was there, I found this, it's a full ball, Red Heart, not Red Heart, Mainstays yarn in the color red, I believe. But and I paid, this is how much I paid for it. 99 cents. I snatched it. It was not a half off ticket. If it was a half off ticket, I would have gotten a better deal. But I will still take it for 99 cents though, so I can't argue with that. So let me pull it out of this bag and show you. So it looks like they might have started a project because it's pretty wound up here. Now my camera is showing it really kind of red right now, but I mean orange, but it's actually red. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting. Come on. There we go. That's going to be as close as I can get it, but you can imagine it's going to be a little bit more red. So this has got 397 yards. It's a 7-ounce ball. It's the Red Heart, not Red Heart, Mainstays label. So I picked that up for 99 cents. Can't complain. I also picked up this. It was on clearance. Not clearance. It was a half off ticket. Brand new, still in the package. The little Fiskars scissors. Now these I like to keep in my tote bags or project bags and stuff like that. So, and it's got a little cover case on that, which is nice. And for brand new, and I paid half of 69 cents. So you see right there, half price, 69 cents. So I bought that. The other thing I found there was this, and it was marked originally $1.49. It's only one ball, but even at 75 cents, it's still a really good price. Let me get this open. And I know this is a discontinued yarn. I know it's probably not a full ball, but it looks like it might be. Oh my gosh. And it's the Red Heart Baby Cloud in the pastel colors. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. This is called Tutti Frutti, the colorway. So I figured I'll pick that up. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I'll probably, it's just basically all it is the homespun stuff. So for that, I figured, okay, I'll pick up that. So 2 balls of yarn, which is not bad. Then I picked up this package. And the reason why I picked this up is because it had a couple of very familiar critters that I thought would probably make good lovies. So, first time opening, first time me. So the first one I'm pulling out is Bugs Bunny. So, I'm going to try and make him into a lovey. Oh, his ears are... Well, that's nice. His ears are kind of posable. So, I got him in this bag. The other thing I got in here was a Abominable from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I got him. And then also in here was a little, looks like a TY, an older TY toy for a Moosey with orange horns. And then I got this really cute little black and white puppy dog. I thought that was pretty cool. So I might find some white yarn and just put a little bit of black in there just to pull everything together. So that's one thing. I think I only paid $2 for that bag. The other thing I found for there was this little guy. It's a little charm to do stitch markers when I ever decide to get to them. That was a clearance tag. It was a half off tag, so I paid $1 for this. So that's not too bad. The other thing I picked up was another bag. I paid $4 originally for it, And the reason why I picked it up was because of a couple of items in here. One is this cute little bear. I got to do something with the ribbon on it because the ribbon is all over the place. So I picked this one up. So I got this cute little bear. It was this one. Really? Oh, no. This reminded me of Hedwig from Harry Potter. Little owl. Brand new. Still got his tag on. And it's called Hoots. So I thought that was pretty cute on that one. So I'll have to see if my husband wants that. If not, I'm going to make him into a lovey. The other one I thought was really cute was this little kitty cat that was in there. And these guys are in all super, super good shape. The other one in here is this little posable bear. Nope. Are you yes, you are. This little posable bear. In here. So we'll see. And then last but not least in that bag is an emoji from McDonald's. Hey, that's about half the time I feel scared. No, just kidding. So, all right. Let me put these away, guys. So hold that thought for just a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. All right. So last but not the least, I found this little bag of stuffing. It was marked 99 cents, so I picked it up for 50 cents. And so I've got some extra stuffing because you never know when you're going to need it. And I like picking stuff up cheap. The other thing I found was this magazine, and it's called Crochet World. And it's the October of 2020 magazine. I do not think I had it. This was originally marked 99 cents, but I paid 50 cents for this. And the reason why I got this was because of the turkey and these guys. So that's what's in this magazine. I just did a bag like that. So there's some cute little patterns in here that I thought maybe I'll try it, see how it will work. I like this little shawl. And this one too. I don't know if you guys can see that one. So yeah. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it. So 22. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. It's called Granny in the Sky with Diamonds. This blanket. That is really pretty. But then again, it's also rainbow. All right, where are you? 22. I missed it. I missed it by a page or two. Ooh, that's pretty. It's called the Euphoria Cardi. This one. That is really super, super pretty. I'm going to have to try that. We'll see just have to see what's going on. I got enough patterns to work on too. But let's see, where am I? I'm at 35 minutes. So today I went to my mailbox, and in my mailbox I just recently got a new Hirschner's magazine to go flip through. And I'm like going, oh, I want, and I don't know what is going on. So I'm going to have to figure out what they're doing there. So they're having an anniversary extravaganza, $125 yarns to celebrate our 125th anniversary. So they have, looks like they've got on the front cover their Eyelash, which is their brands, and then this one, which is Village Yarn, and then Sundance, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Department 77 Glitz Glam. They got the Lighthouse Wildflowers on there, and Department 77 Sparkle Lash. So I'm going to go through this and see what's going on. I might do another video with just kind of flipping through what Hirschner's got on sale. I don't know. It looks like there might be some pretty good stuff in here. And then I'm like going, oh, I can't afford to buy it because guess what? Bills. That's okay. We'll be fine. All right, guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Let me know what you guys think on the stuff that I got. And go from there. Tell me what you guys think of the stuff that I made. And let me know if you guys have those same issues with reading the patterns that I'm coming across by and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm going to say, well, hold that thought for a minute. First of all, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers and those that you came from Jill's video thing. I cannot tell you how greatly much I appreciate everything. This channel is kind of under construction. You never know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to make, what I'm going to show off. I do have projects ongoing. I just haven't showed them because I want to show the quicker stuff, because some of them are more lengthy type stuff. I also wanted to let you guys know, my daughter came to visit around the first of the month to see her boyfriend that's here in the Springs, and I got a chance for her to try on the granny cardigan that I've been working on for her, and it fits pretty good. So I'm really super happy with that. Well, at least one part of it fits her pretty good. The other part I still have to finish and then put it all together. So that was pretty exciting. I got to spend a little bit of time with her. Let's see, there's just a lot going on. So with that being said, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers, my old subscribers, the ones of you guys have been here through the thick and the thin of it. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Let me know what you guys think on this stuff, and say hi. And then if you feel up to it, I am still trying to reach my 1,000 subscribers goal, and so I'm at the last time I checked was at 751, I believe, which is awesome. And thank you guys for coming over and joining me. I do appreciate that. If you are cruising the YouTube streets and you find the stuff that I have made and you like it, you want to stick around, please hit that thumbs up. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. You never know what I'm going to do, that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm rambling. I'm going to go get puppy dogs because they've been out for a little while, and I need to get some other stuff done. So with that, you guys, big hugs from me to you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye for now.